We are back with another monthly wrap-up of some of the weird, bizarre, and even scary news to come out of Japan over the last month. So, what happened over the last month or so? Let's take a look. Number 1. First up this month, the city of Kureyoshi in Tottori Prefecture has been suffering a rather dry summer this year. So, on July 31st, the JA Tottori Chuo Agricultural Association got together and decided that if nature wasn't going to rain for them, well, damn nature, they were going to make it rain. By doing a little rain summoning ritual, of course. Around 70 people, largely farmers, gathered as priests offered prayers and local harvests, such as nashi pears and so on, while members of the Agricultural Association also dedicated sacred tree branches. Performers also played the same drums used in nearby Hojo sand dunes rituals that also summon rain for their Chinese onion crops. We've reached the limit of what we can physically do here, so we have to beg the heavens for help, said a representative from the Agricultural Association. Many farmers are waiting for rain, so we hope that at least a little will fall. Here's hoping their drumming reached the right ears. Number 2. So, the Exit 8 movie just released in Japan, and have you ever thought to yourself, man, I wish I could walk through those endless halls and spot a few anomalies myself? Well, wish no more. Japan has got you covered. Tokyo Metro recently announced that they will be holding a sort of Exit 8 themed escape room, or subway, I suppose, in various stations across the Tokyo subway. To take part, you must first buy a special puzzle-solving kit that will allow you to ride the subway for free for 24 hours. And then you can travel to various designated stations throughout the city to try to solve their puzzles and find your way to the now infamous Exit 8. If you want to take part, it will be running until November 3rd, so don't miss out. Number 3. Sticking with Exit 8, as we're still in the midst of anomaly fever, on August 8th, taking advantage of the date, if you were in Tokyo, then you might have seen the actor who portrays the walking man from the film out and about, doing a little, walking. A special photography spot was also set up at Omotesando Crossing Park, and 8 anomalies were also hidden throughout the place to find. Reportedly, 1,800 people showed up for a meet and greet with the walking man, and he also appeared for a secret meeting after the movie had a special screening at the Toho Cinema Hibiya. However, at one point, it also suddenly started raining on everyone who came out to see the walking man, sparking jokes of being hit by a natural anomaly. With the heat lately, I'd say that's a welcome one. And maybe they should send some of that rain Tottori's way. Number 4. Because yes, it has been incredibly hot in Japan this summer, and one photo shared on Twitter demonstrated just that. Stinking hot, says the caption, with a picture of some model food in a store's front display, well, melting out of its bowl. Despite it being so hot that these food displays were literally melting in front of people's eyes, it still managed to spill out rather artistically. And you can't deny it still looks like real food, simply spilling out of a bowl. In fact, the Twitter user who took the photo initially thought it was supposed to look that way, as an actual artistic decision. But no, it was just really that hot. Replies showed more photos of melting display foods, showing that it has been pretty hot around the country for a while now. Stay safe out there, folks. This is sadly going to be the norm from here on out. Number 5. On July 26th, Tokyo residents noticed something odd while out and about. A passerby just outside Gakuge Daigaku Station in Meguro Ward noticed a group of people crowding around something, and when he went over, he discovered what had everyone so fascinated. A crab. A crab just going about his crab business in the middle of Tokyo. According to an expert, the crab appeared to be one native to the Ryukyu Islands and not something you would normally find in Tokyo. deepening the mystery even further. Furthermore, a crab was also spotted in the area several times in June, although this one was picked up and taken to a pet shop, before swiftly being picked up by an owner. So it seemed likely that there wasn't just one, but 2 crabs freely roaming the city. Beware, it seems our crustacean overlords are finally making their move, and the whereabouts of the most recently seen one currently remains unknown. Number 6. And on that note, a junior high student on her way home in Kitakyushu City, Fukuoka Prefecture, found herself in quite the predicament early this August. As she was about to head inside, she noticed someone, or rather something, already waiting by the front door. It was a monkey, and this little guy wanted to scuffle. She managed to get inside before it attacked her, but they then captured footage of it jumping at their windows and screaming angrily at them. The family ran around the house, closing all windows and doors like a serial killer was on their case. And with how the monkey was carrying on, that probably wasn't too far off the mark. After 10 minutes of carrying on like the family owed it money, the monkey got bored, ate some berries from the garden, then strolled away. He's just like me, for real. The monkey's whereabouts also remain unknown, and it was just one of a string of sightings that took place over the last month or so. Seems the heat has been agitating our primate cousins as well. Understandable. Number 7. Do you hate speaking to shop staff? Do you want to get in, get your stuff, then get out while avoiding the whole "Hi, can I help you" business? Well, never fear. Japan is here to make all your dreams come true. Well, kind of. On August 8th, Parco Games announced they would be opening a new clothing store called Escape. And that's exactly what you need to do. The store will be open until September 7th, and while paying them for the privilege, you'll have a 15-minute prep talk, followed by 5 minutes to enter the store, then 10 minutes to do your shopping. The catch, however, is that if a staff member speaks to you, you must leave. Metal Gear Solid T-shirt buying edition. And if you succeed, well, you get to buy whatever it was that you went in there to buy. Godspeed, shoppers. I believe in your ability to avoid people trying to help you like the plague. Number 8. Pokémon cards are serious business. I know, I collect them as well. I get it. But this month, well, things somehow went exactly as you would expect when McDonald's announced they were giving away Pokémon cards with Happy Meals. And then everyone started buying them just to get the cards and discarding the food everywhere. Yikes. And of course, demand was so high for these limited edition cards that many stores had to stop promotions early. McDonald's then issued an apology, stating that the promotion, which was only supposed to last 3 days to begin with, was now over in most locations because they simply had no stock left. Of course, collectors and those just hoping to get a few limited edition cards were so upset that McDonald's had to also further ask people to refrain from asking individual stores about their stock availability as well. Never stand between a collector, or scalper probably, and their limited edition Pokémon cards, I guess. Number 9. In some idle news that, for once, doesn't make my soul cringe all the way out of my body, Doo from Jam's collection found herself a hot topic last month for a rather interesting reason. For some reason, when she was performing, her eyes would swell up, like she'd gone a few rounds in the boxing ring. At first, she and fans assumed it might be fatigue or some type of food allergy. A blood test determined she wasn't allergic to wheat, gluten, fish, or eggs, things she commonly ate before shows. She was so certain it was something she was eating that she even stopped eating before shows just so she wouldn't swell up anymore. But if not food, then what could it be? Her doctor suggested they test her various beauty products, hairsprays, etc. And the surprising culprit was finally found. She was allergic to her hairspray, which was slowly dripping into her eyes the sweatier she got throughout shows. I thought food was the problem, so I tried not to eat much before shows, the idol said. I'm so happy to learn that I can eat now though. I'll eat a lot before I perform. As for the hairspray, well, her doctor warned her that continued use could lead to a fatal reaction, so hopefully she tossed that stuff in the trash. Number 10. And finally this month, on a very similar note, have you ever wanted to attend a card tournament, but thought to yourself, damn, I just don't want to deal with the stench? Well, you're certainly not alone, and one company is doing their best to break through the visceral wall of fumes by putting out a body wash, especially for stinky gamers. Called Okite Sugu no Okite, which roughly translates to rule or code upon waking. The idea is that you can use this body wash in the morning, rather than at night, before you head out to card tournaments, so you don't stink the place up and scare off noobs. It has a light pepperminty cypress smell, and the company making it wants to get gamers into the, well, habit of showering. Godspeed, guys, you'll probably need it. But they also probably know this, as the company itself states that they're hoping to make a profound contribution to the card game industry, and by creating a pleasant environment, they can get more new players, and especially women, to actually join. After all, the industry cannot survive without fresh blood, so if you truly care about your game, then you should care about your health, so that both survive the long run. Honestly, no lies detected. And that's just some of the weird, bizarre, terrifying, and also kind of funny news that came out of Japan last month. But what about you guys? Hear of anything odd or terrifying, weird or funny? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you again next time.